Hello, it's Devin Stone. Thanks for being here with me today. Distractions are everywhere, especially if you're someone who's trying to make something of themselves or herself. You're gonna soon find out that you have to be very cognizant of what is it that's taking up your time and attention. If you're supposed to look at your phone and see how much time that you spend on your phone and what you could have been doing at that time, you see that you could better allocate your time to becoming what it is that you want to become in life just by putting the phone down. Also, other distractions, your family, people calling, whatever it is that I need to get done, not what I want to get done, but what I need to get done, allocate most of my time to that. And then after I get the hardest thing done first, everything gets exponentially easier. Another thing that I do to combat distraction is I put a monetary value on my time. When you start thinking about things like that, let's just say somebody who is very argumentative or like to have long conversations calling you, say, listen, what's the benefit of this call? Should I even take this call right now? Because my time for an hour is worth $400. So maybe it's not a good idea for me to talk to this person right now. Or you can say, I could just give each phone call that I get 5 minutes of my time. Pick up the phone and say, hey, listen, man, I'm very busy. Only have 5 minutes to speak to you. What's going on? And chances are the person says, oh, I'll just call you back later. Or they'll make it real brief and you'll be able to go back to what you're doing, because you don't want to spend, at least I don't want to spend an hour having a conversation that is not necessarily going to be beneficial to the things that I'm trying to get done at the moment. And by all means, when you have time and you have finished doing everything that you needed to do, you can call that person back and you can have that conversation then. But I think that's one of the greatest things I've ever done, is putting a monetary value on my time. You won't, once I did that, I stopped having non-beneficial conversations with people, especially talking to people that, it's not necessarily, you don't need to be talking to at the moment because it takes up a lot of your time. The person who's trying to do something with their life, and I would like to think that everybody is trying to do something with their life, you're gonna have to not do certain things that you enjoy doing. Some distractions, especially when summertime comes along, everybody's outside, you might want to go to parties and events and have fun, but you're gonna have to learn to say no to certain things, because those things are also distractions. They're gonna take you away from things that you need to get done. And especially, you can go out and have fun, and when you come back, it's, oh my God, now I have 15,000 things that I need to get done in this limited amount of time that I don't have. And now you're pressured to get things done. You might not be able to finish those tasks as best as you could have if you had the time to take care of those things. I mean, by all means, some people work great under pressure. When the time is at the wire, they're able to get so much more done. And that might work for you, it might not. But you have to figure out what it is that's best for you so you can make the best decisions as to how to allocate your time. Everyone is not on the same path as you are, and everybody doesn't have the same capabilities as you are. You might not have the same capabilities as everybody else. There's some people that can go out and get distracted, and they're able to come back home and get everything done, and I mean get it done well. There's some people that's just built that way. I don't think majority of people are necessarily built to be able to accomplish things in that way. It's probably a very small percentage of people that can do that. Distractions could be going on vacations, right? Things get so piled up sometimes, you say, oh man, I just need to get away for a while. But the thing that's gonna happen is when you come back, it's the same amount of work that you left behind is right there. So yeah, you went and had some fun and you enjoyed yourself, but the work still remains. Whatever it is that you need to accomplish still remains. So think of it in reverse. If you're supposed to say, you know what, let me just get everything that I need to get done right now and then go on vacation. First of all, when you get there, you're gonna be more at peace because you're not worrying about what else is on the back burner that need to get done when you come back. You just have a much better vacation and feel more refreshed, and it's time to get back at doing the things that you were doing before. I think that you'll be more able to get whatever it is that you're getting done because you're in a better space of mind. So basically, be careful of your time, don't get distracted, make sure you do the things that you have to do in order to achieve, and many times that means saying no. It means saying no to things that you would love to do at the moment, but it's just not beneficial for you. It's always better to do the hardest things in the beginning so that in the end, things will be better for you. Especially just in life in general. The person who generally focus on their studies, take the time out, don't go to parties and clubs and enjoying themselves all the time, and put that time into their education for the 4 years of schooling or whatever the case might be, or learning a trade, right? And saying no to things, that person usually later on in life is able to have more time for leisure and fun and end up making more because they spent the time in the beginning not being distracted and doing the things that they had to do in order to succeed. So if there's some things that I might not have addressed that you have done to combat distractions, please share them so we can all learn and become more informed about not being distracted or becoming less distracted by things. Till the next time, later. Peace.